Hey, welcome back to AC Cooper Writes. I hope you're having a great day. Today I thought I would just share a little bit of struggle that I'm going through. Yeah, I am not your picture perfect polished writer. I know you're shocked. No, honestly, this week has been not so hot for the writing, but I wanted to encourage you, take a minute to encourage you and to encourage myself that this is not the way it's always going to be. And the better days and the better weeks will soon outnumber those that are not so hot. So I have a lot of stuff on my plate, a lot of things that I'm focused on and working on. And unfortunately, writing too often gets pushed to the side. Not because I don't want to do it, not because I don't prioritize it, but I let my internal critic win out too much. And I wonder if what I'm doing is really worth it, or if I should spend my time doing something else, and if I'm just wasting my time. All of these thoughts and all of these ideas they will cause me to stop, and not consciously but subconsciously. That's why when I think, oh, well, I should be writing, and I'll think, okay, yeah, I'll go sit down and write, then I'll stop myself because something will distract me. My subconscious will distract me, or something happens. So that's just the way it is. Writers go through dry spells. That's not necessarily a dry spell, because I do have some projects that I'm working on, but unfortunately I let the writing slide, and I shouldn't. So this is not going to be a really long video. It's just going to be what I hope is an encouragement to you, because there are lots of writers that say that they've gone through the same thing, and it can be hard. It can be hard. We're our own toughest critics, because we know in our mind what we want to write, and we know the story, or have an idea of the story, and when we actually get it out on the paper, it just looks like junk. And Dean Wesley Smith is famous for saying that we are our own worst judges of our writing. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know if he says it exactly like that, but in other words, he's saying that we may think something's crud that we don't like, that we think is bad, but somebody else might say, no, this is good, I like it. So the whole point, I don't know why we make a big deal out of it, honestly, because we're just making stuff up. But we're just making things up. But we want it to be nice, we want it to be good. This the whole perfectionist concept that can tie a lot of us up. And so we're so busy and so focused on making sure that every I is dotted and every T is crossed, and nothing gets done. And it's hard, because you essentially are fighting yourself. So all of that to say, if you're having a hard time getting the writing out, know that you're not alone, but also just don't give up. Keep plugging away at it, because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try a new strategy that Jerry Jenkins, who teaches, he and Tim LaHaye co-wrote the Left Behind series. So that's kind of one of the books that put him on the map. But he's been writing and teaching for a while. And one of the things that he does recommend is to take your manuscript and split it out, the words. Let's say you have 50,000 words, divide that by 180 days. Let's say you want to get it done in 180 days. Well, and you're going to write 7 days a week. So you figure out how many words each day you need to write to get to the hard deadline that you set for yourself to make sure that you get it done, and keep that deadline sacred. Now, I've always been one for setting deadlines and blowing right past them. It's like, dead what? Yeah, I do that. That's me. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try again because I think what I do subconsciously is I think I just tell myself, because I keep deadlines when they're for other people, because the client work that I do keep those deadlines. But it's like I don't count myself. And that's a whole psychological thing that maybe a shrink could help with. But bottom line is I have to set deadlines. I'm gonna have to try this, to set a deadline. And I'm thinking not a far out deadline, because I write like a pantser, and he does too, but I don't know how he's able to do that. I can try it, but I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is, well, I'll try that first, and if that doesn't work, then I will just set daily or weekly goals. Say I want to write, not word goals, but I will write every day, just flat out. However long it is, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is, just write every day. So I know there's a couple of ideas rambling around in my brain. So we will see. I'll let you know next week what I did, because I'm going to write it down and I'm going to do one or the other and let you know how it goes. So just know that if you're going through this, trying to get your story out on the page, you're not alone. If you are working on a story, or if you've written something, I'd love to hear about it. Just leave a comment in the section below. And if you haven't already, please click to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and help me grow my channel. Please. No. Anyway, I hope you've gotten value from this. Know that we all start somewhere. So God bless, and have an awesome day. And what I always say, write is right. So get out there and write. Have a good day. Bye.